Article about the world's greatest salesman was a waiter. Who here's ever read that? Okay, well, well, for the people who didn't, those 7 of you who did not, okay, I'm going to kind of explain that real quickly. I went out with my in-laws. My wife and I went with out with my in-laws to a really nice restaurant, and the waiter, when he was working with us, he comes over. The first thing he says is he goes to the perceived head of the table, which was my brother-in-law, okay, because he was talking louder than me. So he was the perceived head of that table. Is that possible? Okay. So he says, what would you like? And my brother-in-law says, I want the scrod, or whatever the heck it was. I don't remember. But he says, I want the scrod. And and the waiter goes, oh, the scrod isn't really good today. You should get the cod, or whatever the heck it was, okay? And, oh, really? And the amazing thing it was about $1 less than the scrod. Okay, so now all the rest of us, what he's done is established with us now that he's looking out for our best interest. Okay, so now we're going to listen to this guy and we're going to take his recommendation. Amazingly, the rest of the things he recommended weren't less money. Okay, so we ended up with a relatively expensive dinner. Then he would come by and he would recommend the desserts. And he did this. He would say, oh, go ahead and just taste that. Just taste that. Well, what he meant was, give us a piece of pie or whatever the heck it was. He gave us that. We tasted it. Oh, this is really fantastic. He didn't charge us a thing. Now we're feeling obligated, okay? And I sat there and I watched this guy. Oh, my in-laws, my wife and our family, they're all talking about whatever, the latest baby that was born and who went on vacation and things like that. What I'm doing is I'm watching this master salesman go from table to table. What would you like, sir? I'd like the duck, okay? Well, the duck's not really good. It didn't matter what they ordered. It didn't matter what it was. But it wasn't that good today. May I recommend the whatever it is? Okay, and they're, oh yeah, thank you, that's really fantastic. And then he would recommend the wine. I noticed it wasn't the cheapest wine. But he'd recommend the wine. And so I watched this master salesman go from table to table to table, and I couldn't wait to get home and write it down. I don't know we never went back there. I wish I would have gone back there because it was just an amazing experience just watching this guy. And nobody else noticed this. I just thought that was fascinating, that nobody noticed that no matter what they said, or no matter what we said we wanted to order, the first thing we said wasn't exactly what it was. Well, there's a lesson there, okay? If somebody comes in, and I've done this many, many times, they'll say, I'm thinking about buying a vacuum cleaner. I'm kind of looking for that Dyson. What was that Dyson like? I go, well, I don't know. Maybe you don't need to spend that much money. Do you mind if I ask you a few questions? Oh, my gosh. He thinks that maybe I don't need to spend that much money. What could be this guy's looking out for me. Okay?
Wait.
What?
Write that down.
Write that down.
That is great.
I wish I was in the audience right now writing this down. This is good stuff. I'm going to record this and listen to this later.
I just know that. You just woke up.
You just woke up. I just woke him up.
Maybe you don't.
Okay.